In Romans, we're told that God places leaders in their positions of authority, and in doing that, it behooves us to go to Him for our strength and our knowledge and our wisdom in how to fulfill the position that we've been called to.
Capital Commission provides not only the opportunity to study, but to put your faith in action.
I've been involved with the Capital Commission since last year when I became a part of the General Assembly, and have thoroughly enjoyed the lessons and the Bible studies and the chapel.
So from the very beginning, it's been a part of it, and watched how the group has grown from just a small handful to actually a big room full now, and actually about to outgrow that room as well.
We have a men's Bible study, and that's at 5 o'clock. So give me the opportunity to attend that each Monday night, and which was really a good way to start the week.
We do our Bible study, and it makes us remember those things that are more important in life. And to me, there's nothing greater than sharing our Christian values with those that are around us.
God's Word is all truth, and in politics you don't find that, so anytime you can relate back to our chapel and our ministries and a fellow Christian to bounce things off of you, it just gives you that assurance that you're making the right decision, whether it be right here on earth or not.
Well, I think it helps us make better decisions sometimes. Some of the bills and stuff that we get up here that affect our communities, I think we need to take a look at a different perspective sometimes.
I think that when you have leaders who are Christian and who study the Bible and who pray and who have the support of people who are of the same values, then you can do your job better, and you can represent your people better, and you can help, hopefully, the total government in Washington too.
It's representing their constituents, but it's also, our ministry that God has given us to do. And, having the Capital Commission here to remind us about that and to encourage us to have that as our mindset is very important.
Well, I let our constituents know that there is a ministry here and that we are focused, as we should be on what the Lord and the Founding Fathers wants us to do.
It brings Jesus in front of them and brings the light, to them. So it's a great ministry, and and there's been people saved through this ministry here. So I think it impacts, the whole world by doing that.
It's an oasis of peace and stability and common sense to where we can get together and examine ourselves before we start the week and reaffirm what it is we believe in and who it is we're accountable to as we make our decisions through the week.
Our great nation was founded on Judeo-Christian principles. So listen, we, as lawmakers, we need to stay close to God's Word.
It brings those Christian values into play in our everyday lives, because when we make decisions, those decisions not only affect us, they affect all the folks back home. And to me, it's an awesome responsibility when I think about serving between 75 and 80,000 people. So I need to carry the Christian values with me when I am voting.
This is a great way to grow in your faith, to get to know other people that are part of learning more about themselves, about Christ.
Well, I just tell them it's the greatest thing ever happened to me since I became a legislator. I look forward to the prayer breakfasts. I look forward to the Bible study.
You have legislators all across the country who are working hard on your behalf based on Christian principles, and that means a lot to our country.
The Capital Commission is the only group that does what they do at the state legislature. And so if they were not here, we would not have the benefit of their constant reminder and encouragement to, be honoring the Lord in what we do here.
It helps influence legislators on various Christian ideals and help us to remind us that we are a Christian nation and a Christian state, and to do what is right for the people.
More so than trying to influence the legislation, we're trying to influence the legislator. And the influence is for their own self, for their own salvation. And what better ministry can you have than trying to save somebody or allow us to be better teachers of the Word? Let us go out and be better ambassadors.
Well, the ministry should be a vital part of what we do here. I know it's supported not by government funds, so it needs to be supported by private funds and by by either churches or individuals who have an opportunity to know what they do here and what we do, and the fact that we are exposed to the Bible and to prayer before we start sessions every week.
As a believer, that we all are encouraged to share our wealth, and so it's incumbent on us to share it. And so if you're going to be giving out to ministries, I think Capital Commission and its efforts are certainly worth consideration.
Having the Capital Commission here, one of the most important things they do is remind me as an LA, and remind members as representatives and senators, and remind everyone who works here, no matter what their job is, that we're not only here to work for the people of North Carolina, but this is also the ministry that God has given us.